Here on the OCU Athletics Update, we're talking to Delaware Resource Group Superstar Athlete of the Week, Aaron LaFarge. Senior from Habra Heights, California, is currently ranked third in the NAI among 125-pound wrestlers. And you finished third at the Central Missouri Open this past weekend and also runner-up at the Oklahoma City Open earlier in the season. How important is it to have success in the Open tournaments?
It's extremely important. I think our coaching staff, Coach Randall, has put together a great schedule, seeking out the best competition in the land. And that's the kind of competition you want to see, the top level guys regardless of division, and our guys are doing a good job wrestling with those guys, and it's important, extremely important. So
you're already an All-American from your days at Montana State Northern. What does it take to become an NAI All-American?
Just learning from mistakes and improving and building. Each and every day it's a new day, it's another opportunity to get better, and that's what it's all about, is continue to build and moving on and like I said, improving from your mistakes. So,
how would you describe your approach to wrestling?
Wrestling is a great sport. It's a lot like life, and you go through tough times, you go through different situations, and you got to continue to push and battle, and it's a lot like life. So it's a great sport, and it reveals your character, and that's what it's all about, is putting on the line every day and getting to work and just improving, like I said, and building. So.
What brought you here to OCU?
The school, strong academics. School is very important to me. Getting a college degree is very important, and of course wrestling. OCU, Oklahoma State is a great state to be in for wrestling, and they're all played a role in my decision coming here.
What's your major here at OCU?
Justice Studies.
Yeah. Do you have any career plans following wrestling?
I do. I plan to use my degree down the road, down the line, and ultimately I want to help, whether it's in the correctional system or just helping youth. That's what I like to use my degree in, is just giving back to the community or to kids that need a direction and someone I could help.
All right, thanks very much. We're talking to Delaware Resource Group Superstar Athlete of the Week, Aaron LaFarge, and coming up next on the OCU Athletics Update, we will talk to new Spirit Squads coach Tasha Hinex.
There's a call to be answered. The spirit of competition is still alive inside. The desire still drives. The phrase student athlete has a great ring to it. Lasting friendships are ready to be made. You just want to keep playing. Game on. Learn more at naia.org.
Here on the OCU Athletics Update, we're talking to Spirit Squads coach Tasha Hinex. She's in her first year as the head OCU Spirit Squads coach, and you were an assistant under Brandy Cochran in charge of the Palm Squad these past few years. Talk about the success the team has had and what role you have played in that success.
Well, they cheer in Palm or just Palm?
All of it.
All of it. Well, we are national champions multiple times over, and I would say that after winning one time, just the hunger of winning more than once after that has just been basically our main success behind it. And I think because I share the same passion as Brandy as far as doing the best that we can and living up to our potential and building a standard and keeping that going, then I think that's how we've kind of built this dynasty.
Now, the NAI has recently recognized cheerleading and dance as an emerging sport. Talk about what impact that has had among people in your industry.
I think it's great because it gives all the small teams a better opportunity to compete and be recognized. With the large national competitions, you get the huge Division I and 1A schools, and you don't really hear about Division III or junior college or NAIA. And with NAIA kind of separating themselves, it gives all the smaller teams another chance to be recognized even more.
You make a habit out of ending practice on a positive note. How do you go about doing that?
Well, for cheer side, they always end in a little powwow circle, and they end arms together and in, they say their little chant and finish. On Palm side, we sit in a circle and have our little Champ the Bear stuffed animal. And we pass around and give either positive feedback on an individual, the team, or something that they've noticed that was great.
I understand that one of the new Thunder Girls is someone you're pretty familiar with. Tell us about her.
Kaylee Marshall, yes, she's probably one of the hardest working athletes that I've had on Palm side, and she's very open and willing to do whatever you throw at her, and the fact that she decided to be a Thunder Girl and tried out and made it was no surprise to me whatsoever.
What would you say has shaped your coaching philosophy?
Ooh, I think being open. I'm very, I wouldn't say I'm strict, but I have high standards and I expect a lot from all of the athletes, and I think sticking to those standards, but also knowing that each team will be different, so I have to be a little more flexible on what I expect out of them, but as far as building up to their potential, that's always going to be the highest one on the list.
How did you choose coaching as your profession?
It kind of chose me. I've danced forever, and I basically went from being on a team to coaching a team, and love it. Like, I wouldn't do anything else. So I kind of just flew into it a little bit. Yeah.
And what would you say is unique about Oklahoma City University?
Definitely there's a support system behind it. Our athletic director, Jim Abbott, is great, and he wants nothing but the best for all his athletic teams, and having the support not only behind him and from the school is great, because a lot of smaller teams or a lot of big teams don't have that support. They want you to show up and do your job and leave, and here they want you to do your job but be successful at it and not, hold back or fall to your limit, but reach beyond that. So that's what makes OCU unique.
All right, thanks very much. Talking to Spirit Squad's coach Tasha Hinex. The Stars will continue their pursuit of more national championships, and you can follow their progress on OCUsports.com.